Welcome. We are Crypto for Joe, cryptocurrency and blockchain ideas. Today we'll be talking with Cayman Nava, and well, welcome. Let's just go back to the beginning. What is going on? I know it's a broad question, but there's this ideas out there. There's these new words. So many people don't know what they mean. Blockchain. People don't know what that is. They think they know. So I mean, but there's not a common base of knowledge. That's why it's exciting for me, because I know just enough to ask a question or two about it. That's what we're going to do today. So blockchain, cryptocurrency, what's going on? Just start there. What's going on here?
Yeah, right. So blockchain is kind of an interesting phenomena. It's a phenomenon. It's been around for 10 years or so. But what is it? What's going on? It's kind of, so just like the internet kind of came around and started hollowing out different industries, like the media industry, maybe commerce came next. Like this is kind of the next iteration of that. So now the way I see it is it's turned in on finance, perhaps, or it's turning in on truth making or sense making. Bitcoin is kind of the first and the biggest blockchain, the biggest cryptocurrency. And it's basically people have devised a way of keeping track of basically bank accounts without needing a bank, without needing the government to kind of track everything. So, or without needing the government to issue anything.
Right. And the reason for that is because it's transparent. Everybody can look in and see exactly what's taken place, and there's no way to fudge all that because it's drawn for the public viewing.
Right. That's where the crypto side of cryptocurrency comes into play. It's cryptography. So cryptography underlies a lot of what people do on the internet right now, whether they know it or not. Like every time you go to a website and you see like the little like green lock in the corner, your connection is being secured with cryptography. And so cryptography is used to create unforgeable or very, very difficult, impractically forgeable, not forgeable in this universe kind of connections.
Right. And that's what's exciting for me is it's not just money. People think cryptocurrency money it's risky. It's risky. It's not just money. To me, it has the ability to bring credibility back to the internet, to bring a common truth that everybody will likely vote through blockchain programming in the future. So just briefly, what are a couple of the ideas that or the future concepts that you're most excited about for this technology?
Right. So one area where I'm really excited about, and there's already been some experimentation on this in the Ethereum ecosystem, allocation of public funds or allocation of public goods. Right now, it's kind of a difficult question of how you allocate large, gigantic pools of money to society in an equitable and transparent way. And blockchain holds some promise for tackling those problems. So it creates, it's just a platform. It creates a medium where people can experiment with different ways of doing things. So for instance, in the Ethereum ecosystem, there's a project called Gitcoin, and they have allocated, I want to say, over $1 million to public goods in the Ethereum ecosystem. And they've done it using very interesting approaches that kind of hybridize democracy and capitalism. Like the one person, one vote and $1, one vote. They've kind of hybridized that for allocating public goods. And I think that's going to be really interesting going forward with even bigger and bigger pools of money.
So give me a quick example of how that would work in a real world setting.
Right. So right now, like people put forward grants on this website. The grants are for some public good. Oh, I'm going to be writing some software that everyone can benefit from. And then people who want to, the this company, Gitcoin, will set up a funding round, and it'll be 1 week only. And there will be several big institutions who will donate $100,000, let's say. So some big pot of money is sitting on the sidelines. They don't know where to put that $100,000, but it's just sitting there. The way that this current iteration works is people will donate to the different grants that they like. And based on how many people donate and how much those people donate, it will basically algorithmically be able to then allocate extra money from this giant pool of $100,000 to the people who quote unquote deserve it the most, based on where people are putting their money where their mouth is. So if 100 people all decide that like this one grant is really important, then the algorithm will take that into account and say, oh, this is important because a lot of people donated here. But if it's only 10 people decided to donate $100, versus 100 people donating $1, well, it's going to also take that into account too. So, oh, there's fewer people, but everyone donated more. So they're putting their money where their mouth is more. So that is also a worthy cause. And so it balances these two worlds.
So it's extremely democratic. That's the beauty of it. That there's no forging a vote. Like the money is out. You can see how much money is out. That's where the focus is. Until it changes, that's the direction that we're headed. And that when it does change, we will all see the change, and it'll adapt itself accordingly.
Right. And that's what's so great about it. Like you can see on the website, if you participate, it says $1 to this grant will result in $4 of matching funds. Like, oh, okay. Well, or it's like this, if I vote on this other thing, $1 of my donation will result in $10 of matching funds. So you're like, well, maybe I want to do something that has more impact, or maybe I want to do something that has less light on it right now. So you can very easily see all of those underlying metrics, which would otherwise maybe be hidden from you in something that's less transparent.
Yep. Yet another exciting benefit of the technology. Okay, we'll wrap it up here. Thank you for your time, sir.